Hello, everyone. This is Vincetta Franklin on the V Fabulous Show. Welcome back to the show. I'm not going to be on here long. I promise you that. Everything is working crazy, so I can't get all the sounds and connections. But what I have to say is so important. So we're not going to even worry about that right now. Um, I want to say welcome to the month of March. Welcome to the month of back-to-back blessings. Welcome to the month of miracles. Welcome, welcome, welcome again. This is 24, the year 2024. Things are constantly going to happen. This is 24 karat gold. Amazing things. Look it up. There's so many amazing things come in 24. Oh my goodness. I am so full. I'm about to burst. So I have to share with you. First of all, I want to tell you this little jingle that I have for the show, and is I'm fabulous, you're fabulous, let's be fabulous on the Be Fabulous Show. Yay! So that's what it is. It's really simple. It's cute. My son, sorry, is going to put the jingle to it so we can get it done, right? But this is what I have to say with all seriousness, y'all. Life, as my son said, life is life and out here. Things are getting real. In the last 6 months of my life, it has been very, very trying. I had some ups and downs, no different from anybody else. But it's sort of like this. When you are thriving in life, when you think everything is going really, really well, life will challenge you. It will give you a gut punch. It will hit you below the belt. And it will knock you off your game. It knocks you off your post. And it takes a while for you to recalculate. And it takes a while for you to um just get your bearings, get your footing back. And that's what happened to me. And I want to say I'm back, y'all. 100% back. When I started this podcast, I started it out of obedience from God, but I was doubtful. I wasn't on my 100% A game. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do it. And I didn't want to do it more than I wanted to do it, okay? Because remember, I was doing it out of obedience. And a lot of times, obedience is better than sacrifice. So I did it, but I wasn't putting in my 100% because I wasn't on here as much as I want to be on here. Some days I had to just, push. I had to prevail. I had to give it my all. But I want to tell you that stress will, it'll take you out. So there used to be the song by the Winings and Anita Baker, Ain't No Need to Worry. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that, because your health, your body will not always give you signs. I'm just gonna, sometimes those signs are silent, or we ignore the signs, or we just don't recognize the signs. Sometimes there are no signs until you find yourself in the hospital. So don't do that. Um, let go and let God. Okay. I had the opportunity to go see, what's his name? Mayweather. This was years ago. And I didn't really understand. I love sports. I like wrestling and I like the boxing. I don't know what that is in me, but I like it. And it seemed as though this guy was kicking Mayweather's butt. Do you hear me? I mean, he was kicking his butt. And I didn't understand at the end when they said Mayweather is still the undefeated champion. And I was like, what? Are they watching the same match that I'm watching? He didn't win. But I want you to know it's hard to beat a champion. That within itself should do something to you. It is hard to beat a champion. I don't care what it looks like. Because in my natural eye, on the sideline, and I want to say my eyes are red because I've been praising God. I've been giving him all his praise, and I'm just cried out right now. So it really, really appeared as though Mayweather lost that fight, y'all. But a friend reminded me back in the day of the Weeble Wobbles. I know, I'm dating my age, but they were like these little eggs, but they were toys, and they were little. You push them and they just bounce back. You push them and they bounce back, and that's because the weight of them was in the foundation. So when life pushes you to the right, pushes you to the left, and pushes you forward and pushes you back, just beats you up, the weight, your faith is rooted in your foundation. So life was pushing me, tossing me to and fro, to the left, the right, forward and backward, all direction. I'm still here. By God's grace, I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm still waiting for God's next in my life. God is continuing to open doors. There was, in the last 6 months, directions where I wanted my life to go, and it seems like I've been wrestling with God. Lord, I'm trying to go this way, and God is like, no, you're going that way. And I'm going to tell you, your arms are too short to box with God. I'm going to tell you that he's always going to win. And it wasn't that I was trying to tell God what to do. I was just trying to show my level of comfortability in where I was at the time. But God is sovereign. Thank you, Holy Spirit. God does what he wants to do, and he will always do what's best for us. I'm trying not to cry because you all don't want to see this, but he does what's best for us. And I want to say, and I want to apologize. If you go back and look at my videos from this year, there's a lot of Y'all, I used to get in trouble for saying back in the day. Literally from my mom, she would like smack me. So, but that was the nervousness in me. That was there it is. That was not wanting to do what God told me to do. And so I'm not perfect. So you may hear little ums, but when I looked at the videos, it was too many. So that's not how I want to present myself on this channel. But getting back to what I'm saying, God's way is always the best way. God has opened doors and recalculated me back to some places that I didn't want to go. In my mind, it's sort of like when asking people, hey man, you want to do this? Or what do you see yourself in 5 years? Or what do you want to do? We all want the promised land level. But we forget that it's a lot of work in between here and there. Here and there. It's a lot of work. So it's not that I didn't want to do the work. I just wanted to do it another way. And God was like, no, you're going to do it this way. So I'm getting on here to say that I have surrendered, and I am petitioning with you to surrender. Surrender to whatever God is telling you to do. And I know I had a friend, she was like, you do great podcast, but what are you talking about? Okay. I'm talking about career choices. I am in my glorious, fabulous 50s. So there's some things that I want to accomplish. And God has said, he already told me before I made my great migration and exodus from Texas to Alabama. He told me what I was going to be doing. He told me that I moved here for the purpose of furthering my books, furthering my sitcoms and productions and movies and speaking engagements. My business is called Eve Enterprise. So that's why I was here. In the process, excuse me, y'all, pandemic hit. pandemic hit, and I was offered a great opportunity to go back to the workforce. I was making six figures in the workforce until one day it came to a screeching halt. And it nearly took the breath out of me. And the reason it took the breath out of me is because I got used to the money. And God says, I can do that and more, but I'm not going to do it on your terms. And I'm going to do it my way, not your way. So it took a while within that 6 months for me to accept that. Yeah, me. Because I, it all makes sense now, but my husband is an entrepreneur. So I didn't want both of us to be entrepreneurs. I wanted someone to have a steady paycheck. That's just me. That's what I wanted. So I was not open to both of us being entrepreneurs, but look at God. So in the process, what I'm saying is God has opened tremendous doors. He is blowing my hair back. We have investors now to do what I want to do. God has made everything happen so fast and effortlessly that I still can't believe it, that we're on our way to doing another adventure. But and it landed me in the hospital, y'all, because stress and worry will get you, and next thing you know, it's like, what's going on? Where did this come from? But trust me, do it God's way, do it God's way, and you will never be. He will never put you to a shame. And I want to shout out to this young lady. Her name is Prophetess. Her channel is Prophet Productions. She's an amazing lady. So she said something that put fire under me. So thank goodness to her. And I want to tell you, have a blessed day. It's all going to be okay. That's my dog. My husband's coming through, so he's getting excited. But like I said, I'm not going to be on here long, so I did just that. I want you to be fabulous. I'm going to be fabulous, and we're going to be fabulous together. Until next time, do it God's way and be fabulous, okay? Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye-bye. I'm fabulous. You're fabulous. Let's be fabulous on the Be Fabulous Show.